Alright, what's up everybody? This is Michael from Harbour Soccer Breaks. We're doing a full case of 24-25 Panini Prizm Premier League Hobby. This is a pick your team, pick your player break. It's a 12-box full case, and this is case number 12 for us. You'll see the spots there on the left of your screen. I'll just do a little scroll through. Down to Wolves. Remove that off the screen and bring this across so I can refer to it. And let's get started. Box. All right, good luck. Good luck, everybody. Oh, that's right. We've got a James Garner for Everton. That's 112 of 299. And a Bernardo Silva on the orange. Man, that's so annoying. Silver Talisman, Chris Wood and Ismail Assar. Next we have a red laser of Lewis Cook. That's 36 of 49. And a silver of Vicario. Bournemouth in this one was Miguel. I completely forgot they put some of the cards in this the opposite way around. Center stage Solanke and checkers of Calvin Bassey. Red of Archie Gray, red Prizm, that's 119 of 199. And then a silver of Jack Harrison. Archery Grey spot is Daniel. Talisman of Solanke, and we have a purple rookie here, and it is Amari Hutchinson on the purple for Ipswich. I know that's unnumbered. Interesting. Amari Hutchinson on a purple. Ipswich was Tynan. Looks like he's going to move to Forest. Jota on the Brilliant, and a hyper of Chris Richards. Got our auto here, good luck. And our auto is penmanship of Anthony. Man United Others, that's Paul. And we have a purple of Richarlison for Tottenham Others. So first auto is Anthony. Red of Amari Hutchinson this time, 116 of 199. And Dibbling on the hyper. Fireworks of Phil Foden and a silver of Kajuste. Two packs left in the first box. Kaleidoscopic of Gravenberch and a silver of Joelinton. And last pack, the first box. We have Yankuba Minte for Brighton, that's 4 of 299. And a checkerboard of Alexander Isak. And that ends out box 1. Brighton in this one was Mike. Box 1 done. Box 2. Box 2, good luck. Silver Talisman of Haaland and a cracked ice of Trent. red laser of Martinelli. 19 of 49. And a silver of Nedeljkovic. I've got to look at my fantasy. I'm not happy with my team. Center stage of McAllister and a black and white checkerboard of Andre Onana. We've got it to 92 coming up here. And it is Ahmad for Manchester United. Manchester United others, 60 of 92. And a laser there of Matthijs de Ligt. Nice hit there on the Ahmad to 92. We literally have not hit one in 11 cases, I should say. Got another card to 92 here. Good luck. Good luck. And it's Morgan Gibbs White. Morgan Gibbs White for Forest. It's Jamie. 25 of 92. And a Milenkovic Silver behind that. Yeah, we haven't hit one Prismania. So, hopefully I can hit one. Be nice. There's Kirkes there on the front. Prizm flashback of Saliba. And a silver of Wes Burns. Fireworks of Leon Bailey. And a laser of Pedro Lima. We've got a blue and a purple coming up here. Good luck. Blue is Jared Branthwaite for Everton. And that is 151 of 299. And then the purple behind there is also Jared Branthwaite for Everton. Everton was Tynan. Brilliance of John McGinn and an orange hyper of Evan Ferguson. 3 packs left in this second box. We still have an auto. here's our second auto. Good luck. Looks like a silver. And it's Calvin Bassey for Fulham. Calvin Bassey for Fulham. And that is 89 of 99. Fulham in this one was Liz. And then there was a hyper of Mads Hermansen. 2 packs left. I'm going to move my base after this one. Don't know where. Haven't thought about that, but Savinho on a fractal and Sandro Tonali on a silver. Yeah, we have dropped Donruss. Donruss Hobby has dropped on the website. There's a gold color blast in that product. And next numbered card is Dean Henderson on a blue to 299, 92 to 299. And then Harvey Elliott behind there. And that finishes out box 2. Box 3 coming up next. I'm just going to move my base. I do not know where, but this will do. Box 3. Leverkusen, I was like, what? Alright, yep. Box 3, good luck. Next up, we have Savinho on the blue. 273 of 299 and Luis Sinistera behind there. Savinho, that was with Man City Others, Ben. It seemed to be all the, I don't want to jinx it, but all the base cards seem to be around the right way in this box. Hopefully. Our next blue is Matthias Jensen, 15 of 299. And then a cracked ice of Jesper Lindström. Oh, thank God. They're painful, eh? You try not to reveal the card when you flip it, so you got to rotate it sideways. Flashback Prizm of Jordan Pickford, and then we had a Rashford on a orange hyper. Got a gold. Is that a gold insert? I think it is. Good luck. Good luck on the gold. Gold insert. Who's going to be? It's a kaleidoscopic, and it is Heung-min Son on the gold kaleidoscopic. Nice hit. That's max. 7 of 10 jersey number as well. Sick piece. Nice piece. impulse buy, eh? Nice card. Very nice. Sunny. All right, let's continue. Trossard. Oops. All good, Max. Yeah, we've pulled a fair few sunnies in the day. All right, next is Sean Longstaff on a red. 45 of 199. And a silver of Evan Ferguson. Newcastle in this one was Andrew. Talisman on the Cole Palmer and a hyper of Archie Gray. Yeah, we have dropped a full case of Donruss Hobby. What's that? Don't know what that is. On the website. Looks like it could be an auto. See in a sec. Mason Mount. Good luck. I think this is an auto. Yes, it is. And it's a silver auto. Good luck. And it's Michael Owen. That's nice. On a silver auto. That's Liverpool Others. Dean. 75 of 99. Nice. I like Owen's autograph. He's got a nice auto. All right. Nice box. Johnny McGinn on a brilliant. And a silver of Pedro Porro. I've got another red laser here to 49. Good luck. Red laser to 49 is Ibrahima Konate. Nice color match there. 34 of 49. Back to Dean with Liverpool Others. And then we have a silver Nico O'Reilly behind there. Hopefully he can have a good season. He sort of appeared last season with some of the injuries Man City had. And he was really impressive, I thought. So hopefully he can sort of continue that into this year, play more. It looks like Rodri's injured. Kieran Trippier and Cody Gakpo. Because yeah, he looked good. I don't know, does anyone know what background he is? Is he English? I'm going to assume he's English, but could be wrong. I've got a blue cracked ice coming up here. Good luck. Nice. Nice color match there on the blue cracked ice. Cole Palmer. That is 39 of 75. And then a Jake O'Brien hyper behind there. Cole Palmer in this one was Brock. I see it, Brock. these two here. Yeah, hopefully some greens. Archie Gray on the Emergent, and silver of Nathan Collins. Alright, that's box 3. How are we going for time? 25 minutes for 3 boxes. Got to pick it up a bit. Hey, Brock. Yeah, nice piece. Oh no, we're back to the backwards. Back to the backwards cards again. Mudryk on a blue and Kujuste on an orange. Chelsea others, Christian. 194 of 299. Local boy, okay. I knew you'd know, Chun. We've got a red of Sammy Schmodix for Ipswich, 103 of 199. And hyper of Ollie Watkins. Ipswich has had a few numbered cards to start for Tynan. It fit perfectly in a 100 PT mag. From memory. Could be wrong, but I think that's what it was. Fireworks. Eze, Collier on a silver. There's either 130, 100 or 130. Calvert-Lewin, new Leeds player, and Carlos Baliba, rumoured to go to Man United. Next auto coming up. This guy's 1 per in Prizm. It's Timothy Castagne for Fulham. And that's a nice one. Black and white checkers of Erling Haaland behind there. Yeah, if Serge is in here, he might be able to drop it. Pretty sure Benny might know it as well. Robert Sanchez on a blue cracked ice, 65 of 75, and Jurien Timber on a laser. If anyone's got the code, do you mind dropping it for the chat? If anyone wants to enter. I'm going to bring my restream chat up. Brilliance of Gabrielle. And a silver of Michael Golding. Cameron Archer, Calvin Bassey. Don't forget to smash that like button. Appreciate the support. And please do subscribe if you're new. We've hit over 2,000 subscribers recently. Appreciate it. All right, we've got a purple mojo here. I'm pretty sure these are to 25. Good luck. And it's for Bournemouth. Luis Sinisterra, 11 of 25. And a silver Mark Flecken behind there. Bournemouth in this one was Miguel. Let's hit Miguel. Right, 3 packs left. Gets us a third done. We also we dropped a full case of Donruss Hobby, silver center stage Anthony Gordon, and an Abdoulaye Doucouré. Yeah, Donruss Hobby, full case was dropped. Spots are coming off. Yeah, grab your spots in that. Kaleidoscopic Mark Guehi and Jean-Philippe Mateta on the cracked ice. Thanks, Chun. Yes, we will do some more Prizm in the future, maybe another case or two. All right, we've got another blue cracked ice here. Good luck. And it's Bruno Guimaraes. That's not a bad one. 49 of 75. And a Pape Mate Sarr on a silver. And that is box 4. Let me just top load this and I'll move my stack of base. And we will get into the next one. Name it here. Next week, I think. I think it's next week. Yeah, that set looks pretty cool. Like a lot of on-card autos, legends. If you're a Bayern fan. Yeah, it's a long break. Gabby Jesus on the blue. 151 of 299. And a Bart Verbruggen. Sons of Gold, 7 of 10. Yep. Silver flashback of Bernardo Silva and Ben Johnson. Silvers are actually a hard hit. Now we've got a white here. Good luck on the white. First white of the case. And it's for Brighton. That's a nice one. Kaoru Mitoma on a white. 26 of 35. And a silver is Ismail Assar. Nice piece. First white of the case. Yeah, potentially. Liam Delap on a fractal. And Taylor Harwood Bellis on a purple. Oh, it's out manga. That snuck up on me. Good luck. It's manga time. I didn't even see it. It snuck up on me. Good luck on a manga. Who's it going to be? Wow. Sergio Aguero on a manga. It's the first time we've hit him. That's nice. Guardiola Aguero spot in this was Tynan. Nice. That's not Trent. There you go. Yes. Yes, it is. Nice hit. On the manga. Hey, we've had cases with 2. We've had cases with 2. We've also had cases with none, I think, so. Silva Kujuste. The mangas are actually really nice. They're really nice cards. Looks like we've got the Genesis here. First we've got the to92, and it's Connor Chaplin. And our Genesis behind there is Jorginho. That's for Arsenal others, I think. Nice Genesis. '71 of 92. Talisman, Chris Wood. And Silver, Ian Matson. Well, we could still get one, Benny. Blue of Diogo Dalot and Cole Palmer on an orange hyper. $260 of $299. Fireworks, Bruno Guimaraes, and a hyper of Marcus Tavernier. Silver Center Stage of Luis Sinistera, and a black and white checkers of Cameron Archer. Hey Jacob, hope you're well. It looks like we've got our auto here. Good luck. First we have a Martinelli on a purple. And good luck. on the auto. It's a penmanship. And it's Alison Becker on the penmanship. It's Liverpool others. Dean. We hit a gold one of these, I'm pretty sure. And final pack of box 5. Center stage of Fatawu and a silver of Matthias de Ligt. Alright, on to box 6. What's the score? I think I tipped the Roosters. I think I tipped them. I'm in a tipping comp and I know nothing about, I haven't been following footy for years and I'm coming second in the tipping comp. Silver fireworks of Darwin Núñez and an orange hype of Matthias de Ligt. Ooh, looks like we got an orange insert. Looks like a kaleidoscopic. Good luck. Good luck. Orange insert, kaleidoscopic. Who's it going to be? And it's Bernardo Silva on the kaleidoscopic orange. And that is 1 of 25. And a Ducore on the checkers behind there. Who had that spot? That was John. Nice hit, John. To 25. Okay, so we're getting a pad of gold, the manga, a white, and an orange, also a purple. Got another purple mojo here. Good luck. Ho, ho, ho. This is a nice one. This is a sick piece. Good luck. I think I saw it. Who's it going to be? For Arsenal, Miles Lewis-Skelly on a rookie. Purple mojo. 4 of 25. Very nice. Taken late. That was him. Nice hit. And that one. Elvin Nilsson on a silver. Yeah, just a silver laser on the dibbling. No greens. We hit all the greens and golds for you for Southampton, Jacob. Erasmus on a blue. That's 82 of 299, and Rodrigo Bentancur on a silver. We were thinking of getting some sapphire actually. Like it's not cheap, but would you guys be keen if we got some sapphire? Fireworks Enzo and Hinchelwood. Autos this way, and it's Bart Verbruggen for Brighton. There's a purple Curtis Jones behind there. Brighton in this one was Mike. Kaleidoscopic of Bruno and Aaron Ramsdale in a silver. Red of Johnny McGinn, 168 of 199, and Concert on a Hyper. We've hit a Heung-min Son Kaleidoscopic Gold jersey number. We've hit a manga of Aguero. Miles Lewis Skelly, Purple Mojo to 25. They're probably the biggest hits, excuse me. Bruno on a cracked ice. 3 packs, and that gets us halfway. Blue of Sam Morsey, 147 of 299, and then a hyper of Mario Lemina. Nacho on a Prizm flashback, and Soberslai on a silver. All right, red. This time for Forest, it's Taiwo Awonyi, 165 of 199. Big season coming up for him at Forest. All right, that gets us halfway. Let me move the base. All right, nice first half. What do you reckon? It's all right. It's just Jorginho. it depends who you're... Is that a Color Blast? I think we've got a Color Blast. I don't want to... I think this is a Color Blast. Yes, it is. Let's go. Average case so far, eh? It's been a nice case. Kai Havertz on a red. 119 of 199. And a Mickey Van de Ven. Alright. Good luck on the Color Blast. It's been a good case. Alright, good luck. Good luck, everybody. Who's it going to be? Color Blast. Is it this way? Yes, it is. And the Color Blast is... for Manchester United, Joshua Zirkzee. Man United others, that's Paul. Nice hit, Paul. Hey, still a Color Blast. There's still so hard to... There's no pleasing anyone tonight. Paul's not complaining. Hey, it's still a Color Blast. Yeah, he should just, in my opinion, he shouldn't have gone to Manchester United. It's been a nice case. And we're literally like pretty much halfway. We'll get more gold, we'll get green. Congrats, Paul. Good hit. KDB, Cucurella. I think you're better getting that Color Blast. Red Laser, Lewis Dunk, 14 of 49. And Michael Golding on a silver. Still a chance at that case hit. Andrew Livramento on a hyper. Could be a case hit Haaland. Brighton's done well, yeah. Some of the Man City spots have done well. The Sun spot's done well. Lewis Skelly has hit a nice card. Sean Longstaff on a red. 16 of 199. And a Mikolenko on a Genesis. Where's the hope? Alright, Here's our auto. To Vernier on a purple. Alright, good luck on the auto. And it's Bruno Guimaraes for Newcastle on an auto. That's Andrew. Let's hit on the Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah, I know, right? Lenny Yoro on a silver. Will Hughes. Lenny Yoro on an emergent and Will Hughes on a silver. Yeah, we just dropped a Donruss Hobby full case. Chasing gold kabooms in that. Mark Guehi for Palace. 238 of 299. And Rodrigo Muniz on a cracked dice. Looks like he's going to Serie A. What's happening with Guehi? Is he going to stay at Palace? Or is he going to leave? Because he's already told them that he's not signing a new contract, right? Silver of Kieran Trippier on a kaleidoscopic, and then we have a black and white checkerboard on the Trent. Brilliance, Nathan Collins, Jack Harrison silver. Blue of Fabio Carvalho for Brentford, 233 of 299. And a Madueke. Wonder how Madueke's going to go at Arsenal. So weird. It's like he was at Chelsea for so little time and just goes to Arsenal. I don't know. Players move around so much these days. Emergent. Sam Morsey on an orange hyper. And that does the next box. 5 left. 5 left. Box. We've hit. I think we've hit what the Caicedo on a red laser, 39 of 49, and a silver of Sandro Tonali. I think we've hit 3 Color Blasts now from memory. Can anyone remember what the other 2 were? Alright, this is our Casey box. Snakeskin coming up. Who's the Snakeskin going to be? That's a nice one for Brighton. Carlos Baliba. Is he on his way to Man United? There's been some good players in this. And a red Justin Kluivert. 165 of 199 behind there. Destiny Udogi and Matthias Jensen. Alright, it should be the case hit box. Manuel Ugarte. Yeah, they reckon he's going to stay. Fabian Herzler. I revealed it. I didn't realize because I saw that bit. There you go, Andrew. Erling Brot Haaland. Case hit auto. There he is. Curtis Jones on a purple. It's going on the market. Night, Benny. I always hit you. I always hit for you when you go to bed, by the way. Center stage, Foden. Silver Belieber. Yes, put words in your fantasy. Blue, Ismail Assar. 196 of 299. Odegaard and a hyper. Talisman and Solanke. Adam Warden, orange hyper. Night, Claire. Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, it's a bit late for our friends over the ditch. Christian Romero to 92, 66 of 92. And Mosquera on an orange hyper. Three packs left, and we're on our last row. Flashback of Onana and Pedro Porro in a silver. Jurian Timber on a blue. It's 146 of 299. And a laser Luis Diaz. And last pack. Silver Brilliance, Christopher Nkunku, and a checkerboard Abdoulaye Doucouré. Alright. Let me sleeve that. And I'm going to move this base. And I'm on to the last row of boxes. Four boxes left. Yeah, I would have liked a nicer Colour Blast, but hey, it's still a Colour Blast. And they're not an easy hit in this. Yeah, it's a possibility. Leon Bailey, 32 of 75 for Villa, that's Claire. And Livramento. We know these three are, I'll just flip them over. I was going to say, we know their base. Leon Bailey to 199 and Jackson. Fireworks Silver of Enzo and a Jose Sarr on a checkerboard. Another blue cracked ice coming up. And that's Murillo for Forest, 51 of 75. And Pedro Porro on a silver. Brilliance of Vardiol and Lewis Cook on a purple. Yeah, let me know what he says, Chun, please. Oops. Center stage of Caicedo and Schlupp on a hyper. Yeah, keep it coming. This is good info. Totti on a blue. 100 of 299 and Cornate on a purple. Yeah, Bijol's suspended. For some reason, his suspension in Serie A carries over to the Premier League, which I find so weird. Yeah, because that club's a comedy show, that's why. Is that a big club now? Vardy, Skip on the silver. Okay. That's good. We want him to feature. Lewis Dunk on a blue. 251 of 299 and Andre on a silver. Yeah, it is, Jacob. It's going to be Leeds jerseys everywhere in the background soon. Emergent and CISO and Michael Golding on a purple. Next auto, Ashley Westwood for Villa. And Wilfred and Didi on an orange. Jesus. Ashley Westwood. No, they haven't. I think he had his medical yesterday. So they'll probably unveil him today. Probably after the press conference, I would think. Gakpo. Fabian Schär. And that is box 9. Box 10. I think we're going to sign James Justin from Leicester as well. And apparently Newcastle have pulled out of signing El Canoes. So there was talks we might sign El Canoes as well. Rodri on a throwback. Silva. Dwight McNeil on a checkers. Diogo Dalot on a red laser, 46 of 49, and an Edison on a silver. Hey Ben, hope you're well. Cheers for jumping in the break. All good, Max. Appreciate you being in here. Branthwaite on a center stage and Amad Diallo on a checkers. I don't think he will go. I mean, it's happened in the past when players have tried to push out a move and then they've been, I guess, reintegrated in the squad. So, I don't know. I mean, I can't see anyone paying 150 million for him. 299, Mosquera, and Lavia on a purple. Like, if they didn't sign Ekatike, then I get it. 100%. Probably would have left. Dan Byrne on the blue. 223 of 299. Newcastle's had a few cards. And Keane Lewis Potter on a silver. Well, where else is he going to go? That's the thing. What's that? Oh, that's just a silver. Trossard on a silver kaleidoscopic and Tavernier on an orange. Blue cracked ice of John Stones, 70 of 75. That's Ben with Man City Others and Jorgen Strand Larsen. Oops. Space. So much spinning of the cards. But he dropped them. I mean, who comes to mind where this sort of things happen, where they've refused to play? And I think Rooney comes to mind. When Rooney wanted to leave and then ended up staying and signing a new contract. It's a different situation, but still. Antonio on a purple. Come on, we need a green. Palmer on a talisman. Rodrigo Muniz on a laser. You're kidding me. Our next auto is none other than Ashley Westwood again. And Muric on a orange. That's terrible. 2 Ashley Westwoods. Martinelli on a fractal, Edson Alvarez on a silver. There's 1 gold. There's been 1 gold, yeah. The kaleidoscopic. Konate on a red to 199. That's nice, a Wanyeri. So 1 card to 10, 2 to 25, 1 to 30. All right, that does that box. I'm going to move this base. And we'll get into the Newcastle signed Jacob Ramsey from Villa. We're in talks to sign Wissa as well. The window's not out, like the transfer window still has 2 weeks. You know how much is going to happen in that last week of the transfer window? Alright, second last box. What are we at? An hour 20. Not the best case. I've had Color Blast, Manga, Gold Sun. Alright, next card is a white. And it's Maxence Lacroix for Palace, 32 of 35. And a silver. We've had way worse cases than this one. I don't think it's been our best case, but it's not been our worst. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Center stage, Foden. Cracked ice, Alexander Isak. Talisman Mateta And Solanke on a silver. I've had a lot of blue cracked ice and red cracked ice. Nick Pope, 69 of 75, and Fatawu on an orange. Yeah, I don't use holy moly. I know what you mean, like it's not like crazy case, like 4 golds, 2 greens, Manga Color Blast, Gold Auto. I get it. John Stones. I don't think it's been the worst. 299. And Tiago. I mean, the Color Blast helped it. Even though it is Joshua Xerxes. Still a fun rip. You guys still talking about this, Mill Smith Rowe on a red for Fulham, 25 of 199. And Akanji. Yeah, I never understood footballers, like how much money they get paid. It's like a dream job for millions of people, and they basically throw a tantrum when something like that happens. Savinho on the silver emergent, and a Tavernier on a purple. Now look, you don't know what has been said in the background, like Newcastle could have, the club could have said to him, you know, help us qualify for the Champions League and you can leave, and then, you know, turned around and said, nah, we can't find a replacement, so you can't leave. You never know what's happening. Yeah, I think the behaviour of the player is not that great. Probably isn't helped by all the agent influence as well. Next auto for Brighton, Evan Ferguson. And then behind there we have a Jack Grealish on the checkers. Oh mate, trust me, I want to go to bed as well. I've set the alarm for 4:40 a.m. Nah, I've had fun tonight, guys. Appreciate it. Chris Richards. Chan Huang on a blue, 118 of 299, and Odegaard on a silver. Oh, is that? Oh, is that a 1/1? No, it's not. Is it? I think that's a 1/1 black insert. I'm not sure. What do you guys reckon? I think it is. Flynn Downs. It's a good case. Alright, good luck. 1/1. On the insert, it looks like a kaleidoscopic to me. Who's it going to be? And it is for Leicester City, Bobby D. Cordova-Reid. 1/1. There you go, Tynan. It's Tynan's night. It's a 4-mag case. Yeah, clean card. Congrats, Tynan. It's not an easy hit. That's not an easy hit. This is not an easy hit. All right, last box. Ty was complaining to me that I needed to hit him some stuff as well. Yeah, Harlan Auto will always make the wall. Alright, last box. Let me do a recap. Connor Bradley on a red to 199. Livramento on a hyper. Joshua Xerxes, the Color Blast. Tommy Doyle for Wolves on a red to 199. And Laser of Joe Gomez. All good then. Silver Talisman of Jota and Lewis Cook. Looks like we've got a white. Another white, good luck. And it's Wilson Otterberg for Spurs, 30 of 35. And Ndai on the silver. 3 whites as well. Hold on, let's see if we can get a green. Another green or gold. Kaleidoscopic, Luis Diaz, Matoma. Blue of William Saliba to 299. And Alanga on a hyper. Fireworks of Iwobi and Marcus Tavernier on a silver. Alright. It's not a case hit. They do come out though. Only in breakaway. Kudos on a fractal and a checkerboard of Vardy. And we've got 4 packs left. Give us a green. Dwight McNeil, 299, and Delo on a silver. Yeah, they're like exclusive to breakaway. The Lotus. Talisman on a new sack. And João Gomez on a cracked ice. We've got 2 packs left. We should still have an auto. Auto's coming up. Our last auto is for Manchester United Others. Wes Brown. And then Malo Gusto on a purple. I think we got 2 Genesis in this, so I'll top load that. And last pack. We'll do the recap now, we'll see. Last pack. Our center stage of Emiliano Martinez and a silver Levi Colwill. And that does it. Let's do a recap. Alright, recap time. I'll just flick through them, there's a lot. That was blue cracked ice. Another one there. Another one there. Leon Bailey on a blue cracked ice. To 92, Romero. Red Laser, Caicedo. We had, 2. So Mikolenko on a Genesis. And then Jorginho on a Genesis. Haaland on a checkerboard. Konate on a red laser. Martinelli on a red laser. Our last stack here, Diallo. And our autos, not the greatest autos. We had Wes Brown, Evan Ferguson, Ashley Westwood ×2. This is probably the nicest one. After the Haaland, we had Owen, and that was /99. Guimaraes, Verbruggen, Alison Becker, Castagne, Calvin Bassey /99, and Anthony. And on the wall, we had our snakeskin case hit, was a nice one. Carlos Baliba. We also had Maxence Lacroix, Mitoma, and Odegaard on the white. And two nicer blue cracked ice here, Guimaraes and Cole Palmer. Our case hit auto was Erling Haaland. This is a nice one here as well. We had two purple mojos. We had Luis Sinistera and Miles Lewis Skelly /25. It was a lot of numbered kaleidoscopics in this case. Bernardo Silva as well. That was an orange /25. And then we had 4 mag hits. So we had this Sunny, which was gold, 7 of 10 jersey number. We had the Manga case hit of Aguero. We had a 1 of 1 kaleidoscopic, Bobby D. Cordova-Reid. And we hit a Color Blast. And it was none other than Joshua Zirkzee. And that was the break. 24-25 Prizm Premier League Hobby, 12 box full case number 12. Appreciate it, everybody.